crafty friends, welcome back to our studio here. I'm doing a project. Wanted to show you. This is some really pretty paper that I bought from Amazon. It's called Garden One. 12 sheets, one-sided. I thought I was ordering two-sided. I was really disappointed. But that's okay. So I've got an idea of how to use my one-sided paper. I'm just trying to take it out of the plastic away from the camera so it doesn't make so much noise. Nothing worse than the sound of plastic, right? So just a little flip through of that paper. It is quite pretty. Not exactly what I was thinking it was, but that's okay. We'll make it work. I love the polka dots and the roses. I was hoping I'd get more roses, but oh well. That's okay. Paper like this, I guess it's good for scrapbooking, but not so much for journals. That's okay. Let's see. I think I will take out the roses. Maybe this one. What I want to do is make some pockets. Oh, this one's pretty. Yeah, let's do that. And of course the polka dots. I love the polka dots. Okay, so I got a few pages out that I like. And I decided to try and use up my glue book pages. I just have them under my mat here because, not that, I'm trying to flatten them out. I had glued them, I just glued the pages so that they made a pocket shape. Like that, a little bit like that. Yeah, just getting rid of some of my glue book pages. Oh, see, this one's popped up, so we'll just grab our glue stick and put that back down. And then I'll probably sew around them anyway, so that'll take care of that. Pages lifting and things like that, corners lifting. So, yeah, this will be great because I'm going to have a whole bunch of pockets made for the next journal I make. This one's kind of cool with the numbers, so I don't know if I want to cover that. We'll see. This one has a really rough edge. I might have to trim edges off, I think. Let's get them kind of in order here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to trim edges. They're quite rough. Okay, so what I was thinking of doing was just taking my paper and gluing it on there, and then sewing around, and then they'd just be nice for pockets when I can decorate them as I need them. Yeah, that's better. Kind of not a fantastic idea here, but it's just something I want to do. So if you don't want to watch, you don't have to. Now, if I just glue, I might want to wrap the paper around it a bit, I think, because then I don't have any, no, I guess if I'm going to sew around it, I don't need to do that. Yeah, let's just do it. Okay, I need a glue book. Just gonna pop down some glue. So I found a YouTuber that I really, oh my goodness, she did it. I really, really liked her. She did a tour of her craft room, and oh man, just, I was so inspired. I was excited, and I decided my whole craft room needs to be revamped. That's it. I just need a whole new thing. So I actually have two craft rooms. I have a paper craft room, which is my daughter's bed. Like, she's moved out, my daughter. So her bedroom still has the bed in it, but I use it as a craft room. It has a desk, and that's where all my paper crafting supplies are. And her bed just becomes a dumping ground, to be honest. And then downstairs, I have a sewing craft room, which I haven't used too much lately because I've been so into paper crafting. So I very rarely have been going down there. I used to quilt quite a bit. I was obsessed with quilting. And just kind of got to the point where I needed to try something different, and I discovered paper crafting. And so then I have these two rooms, and they were both out of control. So thanks to this new YouTuber I've been watching, I've decided to get it under control and organize and clean up the craft areas and combine them back into one craft room. I mean, if you have two craft rooms, you're very fortunate. I feel very fortunate. But I also feel like it's unnecessary. Like, obviously I have too much stuff. So talked it over with my husband. He totally agrees. I should only have one craft room. And yeah, he's going to help me. It's cute. Combine the two into one. So today I went downstairs and started cleaning and organizing. And I mean, I saved every little scrap of fabric. Like, you wouldn't believe what I was saving. Because someday I was going to make something out of it, or a craft out of it, or a book cover, or whatever, journal cover. Or, I mean, absolutely every little scrap of fabric. I took out 2 large garbage bags of garbage, like fabrics that I don't even like. So it made a huge difference. I have a lot more space down there, and you can almost breathe easier. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was just, maybe that's why I was avoiding that room. Not so much that I wasn't interested anymore, just that it was just overwhelming. Like, I just didn't enjoy being in there because it was just cluttered and messy, and I didn't know where to start, and I wasn't inspired. So yeah, that's how I spent my day off today, was cleaning that room up, taking out a lot of things I don't want. Oh, I did not trim that. Okay, that's okay. I suppose you can't even see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna cut this pocket down. And I might have to trim it, but we'll see with the trimmer. See how straight my cutting is. It's usually never straight, but that's okay. Oh, that's pretty too. I like pretty pockets. And you know, I'm not too into over embellishing. I kind of like things simple. I mean, I've seen YouTubers that are into the rule of 3, where they'll tear up paper and there'll be a piece of book page and then a label and then a Tim Holtz figure, and I mean, and then they ink. I used to be an inker, not so much anymore. I just, you know, the fake vintage look just isn't appealing to me anymore. So I very rarely ink now, which is unfortunate because I have a brand new vintage photo ink pad that I don't know when I'm going to use it. Someday. Maybe I'll go back to it. My tastes are changing all the time, I'm finding. Like, I just can't seem to settle on one thing. Does that look too Christmassy? Does that look Christmassy? Kind of looks like hollies. Holly and leaves. So maybe we'll skip that one. Save that one for another time. So what else did I pull out there? I know I had more than that. Oh, the roses. Where did they go? Polka dots, holly, got lots of holly. Okay. Oh, there they are. At the bottom. Okay. So I'll make one with roses. Yeah, so that's what I did today. And I feel like I accomplished a lot, actually. We should try one of these. See how that goes. I feel like I might want to wrap that one. Yeah, I think I do. Oh, here's my other papers that I'd pulled right in front of my nose. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I have two great big metal cabinets down there that hold various craft supplies, and I want to take those out. I want to take one of them out for sure and just have one. At the moment, one holds quilting fabric and the other holds miscellaneous craft supplies, and I think that's really good because it keeps the dust off of them. Like, they have doors. These cabinets have doors. So I like them for that, but they're humongous and they take up a lot of room. And I also have, my table is a folding table. So the legs come down and they fold, but they have this angle on the leg, the metal leg. So if you try to stick something under there, like a tote or whatever, you only have so much space because of the metal legs. So we have another table, a nice big long wood table my husband brought home from work that they were getting rid of. And I really want to incorporate it into my craft room instead of the folding table. So that's the plan, making room for the big table. And underneath it, I'm hoping to put my totes with my fabrics in it and my unfinished quilt tops. And we'll just see how that works. I'm hoping it works good. Hoping it turns out the way I'm envisioning it. Okay, I like that. That's gonna be nice. If I fold that over, that gives me a really nice lip. Okay, so, and then I think I don't even need for the other sides. This is where the paper's gonna slide in, right? Or whatever, the tag or whatever. That's pretty. So I'm gonna go like this and just cut on down there. So did you watch the Super Bowl? Anybody? Any other sports fans out there? Crafty sports fans? Like me? I watch a lot of sports. I'm a big time hockey fan. What else? I do enjoy football, but hockey's my number one favorite sport to watch. And yeah, I watched the Super Bowl. I'm a CFL fan, of course, because I'm Canadian. I don't watch the NFL at all, except the Super Bowl. And I really enjoyed it. And I really enjoyed Usher. I don't care what any of the critics say. I thought he did great. I thought he put on a heck of a good show. I mean, he only had a limited amount of time to work with. And his voice was good. And I mean, I don't think it was pre-recorded. It didn't look pre-recorded to me. And yeah, I thought he was great. So I mean, I don't know Usher. I don't know of his music. I've heard of him, of course. But I couldn't tell you what he sings. And yeah, I enjoyed it. Oh, that's kind of pretty. I like it. Okay, let's do one that goes the opposite direction. The nice thing about these book page or glue page envelopes and things, tuck spots, they're nice and thick. Like I have pretty much 4 layers because I folded the page. Like I would take this page out. I'll just show you. I took the page out once it was glued, and a lot of them weren't glued very good. So then I opened them up. They opened up really easy. Then I took some more glue and I just went down like all around. And then I folded them in half. Then I decided, do I want a triangle? Do I want a rectangle? What's my end goal? Where did my scraper go? And then I fold it again, like that. And then it's like 4 layers thick and works really good. Okay, something's not jiving here. Why do I have bubbles? Me and bubbles. I have troubles with bubbles. Troubles with bubbles. Yeah, and I just kind of go like that. Do you use your glue book pages for something else, or do you just, once they're glued, you just chuck them? Recycle them. I decided to try and use mine because I could tell that they were nice and thick and they're going to make a nice strong pocket. And then I got this lovely paper that I thought I had ordered double-sided. I did order another package, and it did come in double-sided. I'll show it to you. And it's really pretty, but like on Amazon, it just said double-sided. Here, I'll open it over here. And so I'm thinking, oh, nice, double-sided paper. Like, it's really pretty. But guess what? The double-sided means it's the exact same print on the other side, which is not what I thought. I thought it'd be like a different pattern that coordinated with this side, but so that was disappointing. You know, you just don't know what you're getting sometimes on Amazon, which is fine. I'll use it. It's pretty, but it isn't what I thought it was. So kind of bummed by it. I think next time I will just go, you know, to an actual scrapbooking store to buy my paper. We don't have one of those in this town. We don't have a lot for shopping where I live, near where I live. But if I drive an hour and a half and visit my mom and sister where they live, they have an actual scrapbooking store, which would have real paper, real scrapbooking paper. So, and then you can see it, right? You can see what you're buying, which is nice. I mean, my kids can order they order shoes and clothes off of Amazon, and I'm like, whew, how do you do that? Because how do you know what you're getting? Like, it seems a little risky to me. I'm old-fashioned, I guess. Go into the store and try the thing on and then decide if I want it or not. Okay, I hope I've been on camera. I have not been watching to see if I'm on camera. And of course I did this in a way that I can't get it on camera. There we go. Yeah. Anyway, I just thought I'd come in here and do this and mess around a little bit. Reward myself for working so hard in my other room. So now my part is done. I have to wait for my husband to help me with the rest, like move out the big cabinets. Not sure how long I'll be waiting for his assistance. He's got his own projects going, and you know, my little plans are kind of not a priority at this moment, but that's okay. Maybe he'll surprise me. Oh, I hear him. He's home now. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish this and I'll come back and show you at the end how it went. Okay, I'm back. 4 days later. It took me a while to get back into my craft room. Life has been kind of busy this week. So I finished my pockets. I sewed around all of them. And I've got a nice little supply now. A little stash of these corner tucks. And I've got a bunch of these little rectangular pockets. I notched them with a thumb hole, and then I sewed around. I don't know if you can see the stitching, but I sewed around all of them, so they are really good now. They're not going to fall apart on me. And these are the ones I made kind of just a little bit fancier just to show you. So I made this one. These flowers, oh, it's not stuck down. I have to glue that still. These flowers, I'll just show you. I had to paint them because all I did was I took apart a flower from the thrift store. You know, you can get like a bouquet, like, or whatever. This is just one flower, hydrangea. And then I cut off the little petals. And I had those on here, but they weren't quite the right color. So I just painted them with some acrylic paint to match the flowers in the little card I made to go with the pocket. Isn't that cute? I love that little bird. He's a printable. I think he's off of something my sister printed for me. So I cut him out, and then the flower image behind is just from a magazine. It's just a magazine image. And so when I glue my book down, or my pocket down, I'll have this cute little guy peeking out. So there's him. And then the next one, I just took, you know how you get in the mail, well, we do here in Canada, we get a stack of cards. They're just these, they come in the mail and they're like, you know, assorted cards, and it's for some charity. I can't even tell you who. I don't know. Anyways, the envelope was pretty on this card. So I just cut the envelope, saved that image off the envelope, and I backed it with some cardstock. And I thought that might look nice with that pocket. I did not sew around my cards. I don't think I'm going to. I think sewing on the pocket is enough. I could put a word or something there. I'd like to put a word on this one. I wanted to put bird song, but I can't find my dictionary. So I might have to go buy another dictionary. I know I have one. You know when you organize and you move things around, then you can't find them again? Like, what's the point? What's the point of organizing? And this one, I haven't glued anything down. But I just thought this would look really cute in my, in a journal as, like I have this one, this pocket. I just backed it with book page. And then I put this one together. This is magazine image. This is scrapbook. This is magazine. And I thought, oh, I think it would look cute to double it up in my journal. Man, I can't talk today. I'm sorry. And then I just cut these little tags out of some little page I had of ephemera. I think these are My Porch Prints, a printable from My Porch Prints. And I just thought that would look really sweet in a book like that. And then I made this card to go in it. It's just backed with cardstock. I did sew around this one. And this was just something I had in my stash from somewhere else. So I think those in a book would look cute behind these pockets. So that's that. Another project sort of finished. I have a nice little stash of envelopes now and tucks, and these were made out of glue pages. So good way to use up glue pages, I think. I'm happy with them. And I think they're all pretty, and I think they could go in any of my journals. My journals are kind of eclectic. They can be a mix of everything. So I'm happy with those. And I hope you're happy with them too. Hey, thanks for all the nice comments. My subscriber number has really taken off this week. So I added like 10 more subscribers this week, which is just amazing. So thank you so much. Thanks for commenting and telling me that you're enjoying what I'm making. And I especially love when I hear somebody said, like, thanks for showing all the flubs and the mess ups you do, and that way they know it's not just them that makes mistakes. And yeah, thank you very much. Glad that my mess ups are enjoyed by you. Okay, thanks for watching again, and I hope to be back soon with something else to do for you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.